baby darling. You hold it in your arms and you're so proud to be a mother that you just want to bring your crying, stinking, yelling, annoying baby to our store. I get it. You don't want to separate from your baby. Look, see? I was a little nervous when I had to leave this one for the first time. Sorry for waking you up. But come on! If you have the money to shop, if you have the time to shop, you have the money and time to find a babysitter, to get them to come and babysit your screaming, stinky, yelling, crying child for an hour. All those trips to the washroom would be done. We wouldn't have to clean it. And we don't care that you're marching around like, oh my god, look at my baby, it's crying. It's like attention for me, too. No, it's annoying. We walk by and say, oh, what a cute baby, in hopes that for some reason a compliment is going to make it shut up. Never works. Stop bringing your small children to the mall. If you want to buy something, make sure it's returnable. Try it on them. If it doesn't work, then bring it back and return it. That's what a return policy is for. It's so that you don't have to bring your screaming children into our stores for bringing them. Scream. Hurts my head. If you can't tell, I just got back from work. No, the screaming child over in children's wear, mind you. I am on the opposite side of the store, trying to get away from all these screaming children. I can hear him. I feel bad for whoever works in the children's department. Oh my god. Ugh, Toys R Us. Glad I don't work there. I seriously don't know what I'd do if I worked there. So many screaming children. Control them. Put something in their mouth. Something with chloroform on it. If you don't know what that is, Google. Chloroform. I just tried to blow a fuzzy off my face that was actually on the screen. Too much caffeine. Okay. And that was the mother. So you moms, don't you team up on me and be like, well, when you're a mother, you'll understand. Yeah, when I'm a mother, I'll understand. And you can say I told you so all you want, but if my kid's screaming at the mall, chances are I'm going to get him the out of there. I don't want my screaming kid at a mall so that somebody can post about the screaming kid at the mall. Stop bringing small children. Stop it, nobody likes it. Okay. I'm done that for now. I remember back in my day when I was just a strapping young 13-year-old that was like, I want to go to the mall and see all these cute older boys that hang out at the mall and maybe hold hands with them, because when you're 13 all you do is hold hands. Yeah. Get out of the mall. If you're not like 16 to like working there, get out. Seriously, you guys are kids. Go play at a park. That's what I did. I was at a park till I was like 17. I want to know why I stopped going to the park? Because I got a car. And I didn't even go to the mall to like shop and stuff. I went to the mall to work. So all you teenagers that are like the annoying ones, not the ones that are like, I'm here to shop and spend my money responsibly because my mother let me. No, the ones that are like, did you see that boy? He walked by and probably works here and is 25, and you need to stop doing that. Oh, and by the way, stop coming to my store and being the equivalent of tornado, only tornadoes are like older, like not in their teens. The tornado people aren't teenagers that don't even know what they're looking at. You just like I was a teenager like a couple years ago. Like that kind of teenager. You know, the one that goes to the mall with their friends or whatever. But fortunately for me, I didn't spend my money or my mom's money. Yeah, you spoiled little brat teenagers. Cool. Tired of you. I didn't grow up like, oh yeah, point at my throat. Okay, I didn't grow up super, no, I grew up privileged. Like, if I was like, Mom, I want to go shopping, and drug her out shopping, she'd pay for half my stuff, or she'd pay for all my stuff, or whatever. But I knew better than that, and she knew better than that. She was a smart mom. She wasn't like, I'm gonna buy you everything and see if I can get your love. Yeah. I actually know a story about a girl in my high school grad class, like final year of high school, sat down in the middle of the mall and kicked and screamed and threw a fucking fit because her mom wouldn't buy her something. Talk about growing up a spoiled little bitch. And I didn't like her before this even happened, but this just gives like so much more proof to the fact that if you spoil your children and try to make them love you like that, you're just gonna end up with this bratty little leech stuck to your rib cage, like leeching money off of you for the rest of your life. And then they're gonna give birth to more things like them and teach them the ways of the spoiled brat. And I'm not looking forward to having to raise any of my potential children with them. It's just these things about kids just make me not want to have them all. Off topic. Totally off topic. Teenagers. The young ones. Can you, like, keep them out of the mall? Like, my little brother goes, which is kind of weird. Because he's, like, 13. I'm like, why are you letting him go to the mall? Like, But, like, he's privileged, but a little bit more spoiled than I was. I mean, I love him to death. He's, like, the coolest little brother ever. Because I'm the coolest big sister ever. Yeah. No, I'm really not. He makes fun of me. Teenagers just need to stop being teenagers. Or go do it somewhere else. Just damn teenagers! I don't want to talk about teenagers anymore. I'm gonna stop talking about them. Don't think I'm weird. Nah, it's probably too late for that. Now, this next one is really, really, really specific to, like, one case where this lady came in, and I'm not gonna, like, tell you the exact locations and whatnot that she compared us to, because that would just tag her. But she is known as, like, wherever she's from, lady. So, say she was from, like, Vancouver, but she's not. She's, like, the Vancouver lady. Because she comes in and she's like, Vancouver is never like this. This store is never like this in Vancouver. Because in Vancouver, everything's all clean and everybody works nice and no one's ever mad. And it's like heaven in Vancouver. Vancouver would never do this, and Vancouver would never have a change room that looks like that. And Vancouver would have these pants that I'm looking for because I'm one of the specific people. You're not in Vancouver. Or, you know, wherever she's actually from, which, again, I'm not going to say. But, like, just complain, like, it's such a mess in here. Well, thank you for notifying me that it is a mess while I'm cleaning it. Like, literally, I was standing in the clearance section, like, cleaning stuff. Like, putting it back on hangers, hanging it up, and organizing everything. And I had a roll rack that was all full of stuff that needed to go on the floor. And she's like, well, this would never be here in Vancouver. I'm like, then go back. Why are you here? She says it like she's lived in that place her whole life and then is just visiting here when she actually like lives here. She lives in this province. And yet she's still like in Vancouver. It's like, okay, go back. No one's stopping you, nor do we want you here if you're going to continually diss our store every time you come in here looking for the specific thing that you want. Go back to where you came from if you don't like it here. Because we don't want you here if you're going to just complain. And I'm a heavy complainer. Like, these videos are all complaints. If I could complain to somebody and get them fired from life, I'd complain a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure a majority of anybody that drives a car would be dead or fired from life. But I do have to say thank you to the customers that come in, and if you try stuff on and it's a lot of stuff, you still put it back on the hangers, and you guys still tidy up as best as you can. When you drop something, you do pick it up, and when something's out of place, you might feel the need to put it back. And if you notice that something's wrong or torn or missing, you do bring it to the cash and you let us know so that we can fix it to make your shopping experience a better one. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm just harping on all customers. I mean, nobody's perfect, but seriously, there are some really nice ones out there. And I don't want anybody to think that I'm just hating on everything. It's just kind of the only thing I got right now. But again, thank you to like people that come in, and even if you're having a hard time finding something that you want, you don't really take it out on us because you know it's not our fault that we don't have it or we don't know where it is because it is such a large store. And I really don't want to drag this thank you out too long, but thank you, good customers, for being a good customer. And if you're a bad customer and you're watching this and you're like, me, 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 that's what I have to say to you. Bye, YouTube!